like this. We're good. Where are we? Oh, we gotta talk to... I don't remember what this quest is. Oh, it's the Waldesians. That's right. I need to do this before I do anything else. It's a time quest. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. A little bit better. Okay, so you right here, Father.
What do you want here, lad?
God save, Monsignor. My name's Henry, and I've been sent by Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Sir Hanish.
Hold on.
How considerate of him.
Okay, that should be a little
You've
loud.
come at the right time. I need someone who'll go unnoticed among the locals. I'm sure Sir Hanish told you what I'm doing here.
He said you're looking for heretics?
Exactly. I'm seeking out the sores that inflict the body of the church. The rash of heretics. Waldensians. Dangerous heretics, one and all.
I don't remember the Waldensians. All my time, I remember Cathay, but they were in France. Cathay? I'm trying to think of my CK3. I know they were a thing at the time.
How can I help you then?
Excellent. Let's get right to the point, Henry. I know how to get to where the heretics congregate.
And what's stopping you from going there, sir?
That is to say, I know in theory. The crux of the matter is this. We caught a heretic in Gutenberg who told us of the heretics in Uschitz. Regrettably, by the time he got around to describing their meeting place, he was already raving and hardly coherent.
I see.
Okay.
Do you know where they meet up, or don't you?
Possibly. His account was confused, to say the least. I have a record somewhere here. Can you read, boy?
Of course I can read.
Naturally, Father. Otherwise, Sir Hanish wouldn't have sent me.
I see. It's a good thing at least the servants of the nobility are getting a suitable education. Some of their own offspring can hardly write their own names. Here's the record of the interrogation. From what I can make out, his description of the route starts at the local tavern. Once you've found something out, come back and see me.
I'll do
Okay.
my best, Father.
Well, I'm not from Uschitz exactly, so I don't know how well they'll accept me.
That's good, because the last thing I need is one of these local good-for-nothings. I can't trust a single one of them.
I mean, they know who you
And
are,
they
so.
don't trust me either. But you're an ordinary lad with a likable face, if a bit simple-looking. You'll have a much better chance of learning their secrets.
You flatter me, Monsignor. Very well then. Are there any suspects?
Everyone is a suspect, you can be sure of that. But I'll know more after I finish the interrogations.
Okay.
How did you conclude there are heretics here?
We caught one in Gutenberg. He confessed to it.
And that was all he told?
By the end, all his strength had left him.
Okay.
I see.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Who are these Waldensians? I've never heard of them.
Really? Then you've either not been paying attention in church, or the parish priest in Ratai is too idle. Both possibilities are equally disturbing. But to answer your question...
I gathered that much. But what form does the heresy take?
Look, boy, I don't have time right now to embark on theological disputation. Besides which, it's not something you need concern yourself with. Suffice it to say, they are heretics.
Very well, Monsignor.
Okay. So when you're thinking about trying to trap someone, and you're trying to track someone, and you ask someone who they are, You're looking for descriptors, whatever you want to call them, of who could indicate is who. Should be for the player, but I get the immersion.
I'll get working on it, sir.
God be with you, my.
This guy, you should know better. Testimony, okay. The den of iniquity where the people were drinking and fornicating, but left the corrupt place at once. Oh, and once I saw another abomination. Temple, the bride of the Antichrist, proud Babylonian tower. Okay. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Okay. The tavern. As he comes out the tavern. Where'd he go? To the east? The sun sets in the west.
No. Was there much in it?
Half a dozen blocks.
Tower. Here? I have no idea. I was never good at word clues. Oh, Bride of the Antichrist. That would be... Where is... Is there baths here? No, there isn't. Okay. There's a sun right now. There's no way that I have this backwards, right? Where's the sun? Yeah, it's east, right? Okay, I need help here. Give me just a slight hint, game. I just need to know what this codex actually says. Maybe I can ascertain. Because I don't know what it is. I'm just not reading this right. Yeah, I was going right the first time. But is the shrine really that? I didn't think that was the case. What? How's that a thing of what? There's definitely not a tower of that. Okay, so that is the teeth, right? Gross, yeah. Kept going. That, so I think it told me to go this way, right? And then Did I take a turn somewhere? Oh, here. The person in front of me.
Good health to you.
Do you know anything about local...
Why do you ask?
I like a good punch up myself.
Then you're in luck, because I'm in.
I want to fight.
Well, if you're as good as you are keen, it.
Who are they?
Lads from Ujits. Mash? Farewell.
Okay. We come up in here. Bro, it is dark. It says something about woods, right? There's a further down. Maybe in this one. Yeah, 'cause it wasn't over here. There's no woods. It specifically said something about woods. Let's read it. Men with straw. Idea of scarecrows, maybe? There's men of straw, quote unquote.
It seems I found it.
What am I looking for?
A cross, nicely carved. Someone in the village might recognize it.
Okay. Back to the village. We're gonna have to sleep though. Oh, and I have all the stuff for the heist. And tomorrow we'll sleep. So it's morning. All right. All right, so our goal is to just to get this guy out this area. The Vicar. Let's not ask him because that would be a bad thing to do. Asking the bailiff that kind of question. I guess it wouldn't matter actually.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for the owner of this cross. Do you happen to know whose it is?
No I don't. But why not ask the priest? He blesses all the crosses in the village.
Thanks. I'll ask him.
Take care now.
Is there anything special? Can I get this? Um, okay, so it's not. Okay. So we're gonna do what Sir Hanish wanted us to do. Which is just find no one here. So he stops asking questions. Is he inside or outside? He might be outside. Or he's in the bell tower.
My respects to you.
The village folk said you consecrate the crosses they keep at home.
Indeed I do. Why do you ask, Hal?
I was just wondering if you could remember who owns this one.
I could, but I might not want to tell you.
Why?
People said they saw you talking with a vicar. They're afraid that Sir Hanu sent you here to help him.
Well, that is basically true.
Jesus Christ, Hal, are you insane? To get involved with a man like that?
Sir Hannah sent me to find out what he wants, and to get him out of here if possible.
Well, then we share the same interest. But I'd still prefer it to end with
Yeah,
nobody
we're not
burning
gonna
at the
have
stake.
anyone burn at the stake.
You and me both.
That's good to hear. Where did you find the cross?
Let's do a deal. I'll tell you where I found it, and you tell me whose it is.
Very well. Tell me.
I found it in the woods. It looked like people met there. There were other things, candles, a cloth, and so on.
Damn it. That really does seem like...
That the vicar is right to be looking here. Surprised me, too. But whose is it?
The cross is definitely the Bowers, I remember that. But that just can't be. I can't believe it. If they really are heretics, though...
What do you want to do?
I don't know. But I'll do anything in my power to prevent a heretic witch hunt taking hold here.
I see. It wouldn't make Sir Hanish too happy either.
My thoughts exactly. But the question still remains what to do about it. The vicar won't give up till he's found what he wants. You know what, boy? Before we do anything else, we ought to make sure whether there really are heretics here.
What do you propose?
That's simple. Listen to how they say their prayers.
But how can I listen to their private prayers? I don't suppose they'll be praying that way in the church.
Certainly not. In the church they'd pray the usual way. But at home it's a different matter entirely. I know they meet at the farm in the evening with all the domestics. They'll surely be praying then.
All right, but how can I listen in?
I don't know. Crouch beneath the window? Climb up in the loft? That way you'll be sure to hear everything said in the main room.
Okay.
What do you know about the Bowers?
When I think about it now, they're a little peculiar.
What do you mean?
Well, they do rather keep themselves to themselves. They attend Mass, true enough. They leave the moment it's over. And I've never seen them at a dance or a celebration of any kind. But on the other hand, they give more alms to the needy in the village than anyone. I can't deny them that.
Where did those Bower folk come from?
I don't really know. I've never spoken to them much, but they've not been here long, only 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
And the cross? Did you consecrate that for the Bowers themselves?
No. It belonged to the family who lived on the farm before them. That was quite a sad story.
Right, I'll get on with it.
Take care now.
Okay. Well, they're way down there. Okay. Well, it's not evening. Let's go box these fools. Where are they at? 1C. This thing, okay, that's just me. There you are.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
The fisherman sent me to you. Said you'd be up for a brawl.
Is that so? Well, we haven't had any new blood here for a while. But if you want an easier scrap, you should go to Maple or Joseph. I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I'm damn good. Either way, farewell.
Alright. Hand-to-hand combat. We're ready. Still spinning. There he is. We gotta get out of the... There we go. Get the other tune and the fishman, and this is done. Feet down the way, right? Which one we're going to? Is it B first? No, it's A.
I'm at your the fisherman.
Oi. Good luck to you.
Okay.
Bollocks!
Go!
That's funny. Head cracker there. Smack right in the head, and that was it. I didn't know that activated in that instance. Alright, B, where is he at? E is... That's the sausage, so he's like that house? So I think that was the sausage, so he's beyond that. I used to carry water uphill both ways. I imagine that lady sounds while she's carrying her pail of water. Then it's down with the fisherman. Yeah, so I'm like a house office, that one. Gonna be in the yard, I would take it. Oh, he's gonna be right here.
I'm at your service.
Are you one of the...
I'm glad you... Good luck to you.
Alright. Once we do this, then we deal with the fisherman.
Whoa. Fucking hell. Oh. No, no.
What's all lazy bones at?
Damn it, I wish I was able to swim.
I hope I can be of help to you.
Let's fight.
All right. Good. Farewell.
Curse it. Come here.
Oh, I didn't get that one. Whoops. Went the jab like that. That Joe's a weasel. Back up. Back up. He's not cold. Back up. I want to talk to you about trading. Thank you.
I want to get...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
First, you have to.
Well,
Farewell.
All right, we're gonna go down. We're gonna confirm that they're heretics. Put on pebbles. Really, Pebbles? You had to run that man over. I'm not gonna argue with it. All right, we need to go straight down. Let's do right this way. I guess it works.
Yeah.
Realistically, it's more this way. I'm gonna hop this. My A key gets stuck sometimes. Let's just have this nice, friendly trot down the pathway. Nice and easy. That's a shrine. That's not a guy serving penitence without any shoes. Wow. Is it this one? I need to go up in their loft. In their barn, right? It said. Keep in their loft.
Get going.
Ah, I can't do it now. They know about me.
Can you hear me?
Ah, I could try listening from here.
$1,600. 21. There we go. We need to get the Vicar to leave. Maybe we can tell him it was the previous, it belonged to the previous family.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts which we are bound to receive from thy bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
They took old Wenzel to the presbytery today. His farm is nearby. It's only a matter of time before...
Before they come for me. I know.
And what are we going to do about it? That vicar is baying for blood, the beast. He will devour you alive.
I do not intend to do anything about it. I shall not waver from my faith, nor turn my back on it.
My dear, what on earth are you saying?
If they come for me, I will go quietly. And I will not lie.
Are you serious? Don't you know what they'll do to you?
I can well imagine. But I am resolved.
The Lord have mercy.
Do not fear. I surrender to God's will. And I do not condemn you if you decide to leave.
I'll stay by your side, although I'd rather that you decided otherwise.
I know. And you have no fear, my brothers in Christ. Stay true to God's plan, as I shall. Go and spread the true faith amongst all good folk.
I'm sorry, I wish there was another way.
You should eat your supper and depart right away. Who knows? You may come for us at dawn.
Okay. I could talk to her. I don't want to kill the vicar because Sir Hanish will be angry with that. I mean, I guess the only thing that we could do is read. I'm thinking... I'm gonna take a...
Jesus Christ be praised. How may I serve you?
Mistress Bauer,
What is it you need?
I've come to ask something of you.
Have you? And just who are you, young man?
That doesn't matter. The important thing is that I want to help you and your husband.
I admit that I'm a little confused. You've come to ask me something, but at the same time you want to help me. What's going on?
I want to ask you not to confess to the vicar. Just take your husband and get out of here while there's still time.
I have no idea why you're so taken with my fate, or how you found out about my intentions, but I'll tell you one thing. Changing my mind is out of the question. I won't betray my faith, nor my brothers in Christ.
God gives you the chance to escape.
But now you've got a chance to escape. Surely you won't throw it away.
I won't oppose God's will for me.
For heaven's sake, woman, if it were God's will you should burn, it would have happened a long time ago.
You can't know that.
And don't you think the investigation is dragging on a bit? Do you think nobody in the village speaks badly of you? Don't fool yourself. Those old people from the farm who keep to themselves, they're ripe for denouncing, aren't they? And yet nobody's come to arrest you so far. It may just be that God is giving you time to get away.
You may be right, but I can't lie. It's against all my teaching.
You won't have to lie if you're never asked any questions. Just leave. You can preach elsewhere. I'm sure you have lots of friends who'd love to take you in.
But I don't want to run.
No one wants to run away, but sometimes we have no choice. If you run, your faith will live on. That must mean something.
You're right. I shouldn't give in so easily. I've just grown so weary of the endless persecution.
You should pack up and run away as soon as you can. The vicar might get here any minute.
Thank you.
Don't delay.
Good luck then.
For Protestants, you should be allowed to preach your faith. Do I have my sword equipped? I don't. Oh, because I was fighting. That's why.
This won't take long.
What's the... You'll...
I'll slaughter you. Don't break down. Bugger!
What?
You. Got the knees, have you? Now, your turn. Is that all you got? Is that the best you can do?
Stop! I'm in a grip!
I'm going to enjoy this. Oh dear, did that hurt?
Why? I can't see. Where's my dog? My dog would just... I just got triple teamed. Come on, dog. Where are you?
Mother of...
Mistress...
What is it?
I've come to...
Have you?
That does...
I have...
But now...
I won't... You can't... You may be... But I...
No.
You're right.
You should pack...
Thank you.
Don't delay.
Good luck then.
To me?
There you are. Now, with my trusty doggo... Now...
Look what I've got. You'll love. Here. Heal.
Yeah, there we go. That was weird. I guess I had him a command to stay, so he's running back to where I told him to stay. Okay, we should be fine. See? They're not ready for the smoke with me and Doggo.
Jesus Christ.
I found them, Monsignor.
Pardon me?
I found the heretic.
Really? And who?
The Bauer family and their entire...
Well, I expect you to give me some evidence.
I found that place the captive heretic talked about, and I found a family cross there. It took a bit of asking around, but I learned it belonged to the Bauers. Their farm isn't far from here, to the north. And then all I had to do was go there and do a little spying.
What of it? What did you hear?
Nothing at all. The farm was deserted, not a living soul anywhere.
Ha! They fled. So they are heretics.
What will you do, Monsignor?
It's not the first time the devil's spawn has fled from me. I'll do the same as always. Track them down and capture them. Don't worry, they won't get far. Thank you for your help. You may leave. May the Lord watch over you.
Now who's the heretic without his cross? Huh? Ooh, these are actual... Let's go up in the tavern. Let's read those books. Okay. Oh, it doesn't have a yellow thing on it, so obviously I've... Okay, tavern life I need to put in the chest. So it doesn't get taken out. Also gonna put that in there. Different life. Means I'm probably not up to the drinking part. Drop that in there. Okay. Let's sleep some. At least till morning. So like a couple hours. Alright, so we did what Sir Divish wanted. I still need to figure out which quest was the dice cast. Is the one. Is the quest list on the bottom? Yeah, okay. So that was one of them. But there's a weird one. Like, I don't want to do. The bandit one with these boys. And that's the main quest. Let's go to Talmberg and pick up that quest that's there. And then that one's also the building quest that we have to do. DLC. We still have to do the Teresa DLC. We'll do that before the final mission. Because I heard that stuff is a little difficult. What's at the hunter's house? Things across the river, right? Yeah, it's the one up there.
What do you need?
Oh, what do you need?
I'd like you to show. Certainly. I'd like to. All right. Now,
I don't think I'm up to the next part.
I'd like you to. Sir, I want to. You come. Well. Can you teach me? Sir, I'm interested. All right. Now, see.
I don't think I'm up to a level 10.
Can you teach me? Sir, I'd like to. First, you have to.
All right, let's see what work he has.
Master Huntsman.
There's always something that needs doing. You're that Scarlet's lad, aren't you? Sir Radzig's lackey.
That'll be me.
Right. I saw you here shortly after the attack. My word, to get away from Talmberg like that, quite remarkable. It's clear you're not easily scared. So I do have a job for you.
Okay.
I'm listening.
We've been having terrible problems with poachers lately. In Sir Divish's forests, we've been finding gutted entrails of deer and rabbit nooses all over the place. But no sign of the bastards who put them there.
And you want me to track down the poachers?
Indeed. Whatever you learn will be useful to me.
Do you suspect anyone?
Well, it's hard to say, but seeing how much harm they're causing, I'd say they're no crofters looking for a Sunday roast.
Okay.
Shouldn't you be dealing with the poachers yourself?
I should, you're quite right. But when I ask the local folk anything, their mouths close up like clams. They're more scared of me than the devil.
Do you think the locals are in on it?
Well, I don't know, maybe. But even if not, they'll never talk to me. They're scared I'll dig some skeleton out of their cupboard. You know, the smaller the village, the bigger the secrets. That's why I need an outsider to ask for me.
I understand.
Okay.
I'll try to find out something about them.
Certainly. Ask around the village. And it wouldn't hurt to ask in the inn in the glade, the one on the road towards Neuhof. I've heard they serve good venison.
That's clear enough.
Thanks for your help. Goodbye.
Okay. Hey, you with the pail of water, Margaret.
Good health to
I'd like to find out about the poachers round here who've been stealing game recently.
If you ask me, there's some questions best left unanswered.
Polina.
But go see you later. Good luck then.
Okay. Oh, she's all the way down here past the pub. Okay.
God's blessings.
And to you.
I heard there are poachers in the woods round here.
If only if it was just poachers. It's that sorcerer Hare. He's the one who's been running amok. I said he'd be back, and I said he'd be vengeful, and I was right both times.
Tell me something about Hannikin Hare.
Ah, that was all years ago. He turned up here one day. No one rightly knew where from.
Maybe it's the
Claimed
guy's
the
name.
Castle to be a nobleman's son.
Okay.
And so he got the office of Master Huntsman, and Margaret was promised him for his wife. Nobody could have known he was a sorcerer.
What?
And how did his sorcery reveal itself?
Well, he was able to vanish into thin air in the forest right in front of folk. And I've heard it said he spoke to animals, too. Though I don't know.
What?
That doesn't sound very convincing to me.
That's because you've not seen his marksmanship. It wasn't natural. The things.
But the huntsman is allowed to hunt.
They say he sold his soul for the gift of it.
I see.
The huntsman wouldn't be. What?
How did it go with Margaret?
I'm not one to gossip, but she was a flighty lass in her younger years. She could never make up her mind which one she wanted, the Hare or Nicholas. So in the end, fate decided.
Oh, she decided Nicholas.
What do you mean? What happened with Hare?
Oh, that was quite something. And then some on top of it. Sir Henry of Lipa was visiting here at the castle, and Hare snapped his guardsman's neck with his bare hand.
What?
Of course, they found him out. But how do you keep a sorcerer under lock and key? You can't. That's your answer. And that Satan's spawn slipped the net.
Oh well, quite a wild story.
Henry of Lipa. What? It's not us, right?
Any idea why he murdered the man?
No one knows, and most likely never will. But they say he was fully in the devil's power. There was a full moon.
You're doing whispering that in my ear?
Was he actually seen killing the guardsman?
I suppose so. Else they'd hardly know who did it, would they?
That's probably true. There is one other thing I want. Has anyone actually seen this Hannikin Hare? He seems to exist only as a bogeyman to frighten naughty children.
Oh, he exists all right. but he flits around in the forest like a shadow. They won't be catching him anytime soon. But Blacksmith's Betty heard some of their goings-on in the woods.
Goings-on? What's that supposed to mean?
Cavorting and raising hell. Sorcery! Hare meets up with his sorcerer's apprentices, and they feast in the clearing in the woods. In the morning, they turn into ravens.
So he's a rabbit, he's a hunter, and he's a raven?
For more. Who knows what she saw? Or
Bro.
what she was doing.
You need to stop going into the woods, lady, and stop eating the random mushrooms.
Who does Hare want revenge on?
Master Huntsman Nicholas, of course. When the hare disappeared, Nicholas took his Margaret and the huntsman's posting.
So Nicholas came out of it well?
That one always knew how to land on his feet.
Tell me something.
Ah, that he claimed...
Well, I should...
Not at all.
God be with you.
I don't even know what to say about that interaction. That was a thing. I don't know what kind of a thing it was, but it was definitely a thing. That was weird.
Hey! God preserve you, good night. Can I do something for you?
I've got a few questions about these poachers.
So ask.
I heard you saw something fishy in the forest.
That's right, I did.
Can you describe what you saw?
It was after dark, I remember that. I went up past the castle along by the clearing, and I saw someone had lit a fire, and there were figures singing and dancing, and I could hear the whistling of a pipe. And I could smell roast meat. It was like a feast of some sort. Only I thought maybe it was some witch's Sabbath, so I was afraid to stay too long in case they saw me.
Did you recognize anyone there? Someone from the village, maybe?
No. Like I said, it was dark. All I could see was shadowy figures moving around.
Did you hear any familiar voices?
No. But I heard girls' laughter, goblets clinking, a piper playing. It sounded just like any feast.
Okay.
Where is the clearing?
A short walk north of the castle. There's a track past the woodcutter's camp that takes you there.
Thanks. What do you make of this poaching that's been going on?
It's clear as day. Hannikin Hare's back. And putting those antlers on Nicholas's house? Well, we all know what that means, don't we? It's the sign of a cuckold, you mark my words.
Okay.
You mean to say his wife's cheating on him?
All I'm saying is she might be feeling the urge. It happens in the best of families.
Okay.
Well, you're the first who's certain of Hare's return. So far, I've just heard vague rumors.
Well, now, I wouldn't say I'm completely sure. I suppose some other mischief maker could have done it, but better the devil you know. And everyone hereabouts knows Hare.
Okay.
You were singing a different song not long ago.
So? Why do you want to know so much, anyway?
It's nothing to you, but I'm helping Nicholas unmask that local poaching gang.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know. And you also know not to keep anything from me. So, what's the story with that Hare?
All right, I'll tell you what I know. But promise not to tell Nicholas I said it.
I'll do what I can, but I need to let him know what I discover. So, out with it.
It's to do with Margaret, his wife. They say it's all because of her.
Keep going.
I know full well Hare's here, because Margaret admitted as much.
What did she tell you?
That he waited in the woods till she came by and they exchanged some words. Words was all she told me. Who knows what they actually got up to?
And what did they speak about?
I don't know. But if Nicholas knew they'd met, he'd most likely kill her.
You're sure she wasn't saying it in jest?
Oh no. Margaret wouldn't joke about something like that.
What?
Well, you're the first who's certain of it.
Well now.
Stop trying. But you know...
Of course.
I'm his right-hand man. And I'm helping...
All right, I'll tell you what I know.
I'll do what I can.
It's to do with Margaret.
Keep going.
I know.
What did she tell you?
That he waited...
I accidentally hit that.
You're sure?
Oh no.
Who's this Hannikin Hare, anyway?
Hannikin Hare? There was a time he was master huntsman here, and Margaret was set to be his wife. But then he got himself accused of murder, and fled before they could hang him. Margaret and his job both ended up going to Nicholas.
Okay.
So what's the story between Hare and Margaret?
It was complicated. He wanted her, and she wanted him too, I reckon. At least for a while. But then she hitched up with Nicholas, and now she says she never had a thought of wedding Hannikin Hare.
So what went on between Hare and the huntsman?
Those two? There was no love lost between them from the moment Hare arrived. And then Margaret got involved.
So a love triangle. Okay.
Business.
Do you think Hare really killed that man?
Who knows the truth of it now? I did find it all a bit odd. Hare never was much of a hothead. But then again, no one really knew him that well. And Margaret never wanted to speak of it. Wouldn't hear a word about it.
Okay.
That's all I need.
Goodbye.
Is one of these optional? Let's talk to what's her face. I think there's more that she's not telling us. Now I'm curious about this Hannikin Hare fella. Oh, Henry.
Hey!
Stop being a baby.
Is someone there?
Come on, Henry. Hey, girl.
I'd like to ask you about Hannikin Hare.
I'm sorry, but I really don't want to talk about that.
The thing is, every time I spoke to someone about Hare, they always ended up talking about you.
But I don't.
You aren't to blame for anything, is that it? Well, I am willing to believe you, but you do know more than you're telling, and I need to hear it.
Very well. You're right. And what would you like to know about Hare?
How were things between you and Hare back then?
There was nothing between us. Hannikin Hare impressed my father with all his talk of noble blood. But I couldn't stand him, and I didn't want to marry him. And then it made no odds after he ran away.
So you didn't want him?
Okay.
I only asked because I've heard differently.
That's village talk. Of course folk gossip. Mostly they just want to hurt Nicholas.
Did Hare really commit the murder?
God in heaven, how should I know? Anyway, It doesn't matter now.
This
Not remains to
lady.
be seen. What did you talk about in the woods with Hannikin Hare?
I see Betty's mouth's been busy.
Don't blame her. I had to work hard to weasel it out of her. Now tell me.
Oh, all right. Well, it seems Hannikin Hare's exile has addled his brain. He told me he'd go off with me, that he still loves me and nonsense like that.
And what about you?
What do you mean? I was so shocked, I couldn't even scream.
Is that all he told you?
He said if I change my mind, I'm to hang a garland of forget-me-nots on the house and wait for him at that place of ours.
Where was it you saw him exactly?
I wish I could tell you. The whole thing was like a fever dream. I almost got lost trying to get out of the forest. Even if I remembered, it wouldn't be any use to you. Hannikin Hare moves through the forest like a ghost. He knows every tree root off by heart.
I want you to hang that garland on the lodge.
But I don't want to go anywhere with him.
You don't have to go anywhere. But tell me, where's that secret meeting place of yours?
On the way to Ujitz. Back then, we used to meet by the great big beech tree, right next to the wayside shrine. There's a lovely view there, you see.
And what time will he be waiting there for you?
At dawn. What are you going to do to Hare?
Never you mind. The main thing is it will all get sorted out. And that's all that matters, isn't it?
I suppose so. Very well, then. I'll hang the garland for you.
That'll be everything.
God be with you.
I thought all of the hunters had that.
Yeah.
Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Damn it, Pebbles! Stop running into people.
Yeah.
This horse, I swear. Big birch tree. If I'm mistaken, birches are white, right? Or like right with speckled black or speckled brown. There he
I'm
is.
guessing Nicholas won't be joining us. Who the devil are you?
I thought you wanted to meet up with Margaret.
Fortunately, I'm not that much of a fool anymore. I was hoping I'd tempt Nicholas out of his lair. But let's get to the point. Who are you, and what are you doing here?
My name is Henry, and I work for the Master Huntsman.
So are you going to arrest me?
I am.
All I ask is that you listen to me first.
Okay.
Why should I listen to you?
Because if you care about justice, you're after the wrong man.
Anyone can say that.
And that's precisely why the accused should get a proper hearing.
Let me guess. You're going to tell me you're innocent.
I wouldn't presume. I've been poaching on the Divish estate, and I'll take the punishment I deserve. But the crime I was nearly strung up for, that one I didn't commit.
Who are you, anyway?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Hannikin Hare of Zalush.
The nobleman?
I used to be. My house became sadly impoverished, and I became the master huntsman at Talmberg.
Gamekeeper turned poacher? I see. That's quite a transformation.
Nicholas gave me no choice.
What happened to your family?
My father lost his influential friends and the money with them. After his death, I inherited only his debts. There was nothing for it but to sell off all our possessions, see to my sister's welfare, and manage as best I could.
That sounds a rough deal.
Believe it or not, I never cared for the life of a nobleman. I spent my youth running free, hunting in the woods.
Okay.
What happened between you and Nicholas?
I was falsely accused of murder. Henry of Lipa visited Talmberg, and the morning after the banquet in his honor, one of his men was found dead.
And didn't they have any cause to suspect you?
That's just it, they did. At the banquet, I got into a fight with the man.
I know Sir Hanish of Lipa. Was Sir Henry his father?
Indeed. He was on his way to Rattay to take charge of the fiefdom for young Sir Hans Capon.
Why did you get into a fight with him?
The fall of the House of Zalush was the work of the Lords of Lipa, and that fellow took great delight in reminding me of it.
Okay.
And then what?
Nicholas began to pull strings. Several people came forward as witnesses to say they saw me with the fellow later that night.
Why would he have done that?
He wanted rid of me. We were both in love with the same lass, you see, and Margaret is his wife today. But back then, there was no question which of the two of us would win her. I was the huntsman of noble blood, and Nicholas was just plain Nick. Her father's preference was clear.
Do you know who did kill the man?
No. He was found in a ditch with his neck broken. He could have tripped and fallen, all on his own.
And that never occurred to anyone?
It did. But some people swore they'd seen us jostling on the drawbridge. Of course, that was Nicholas's work.
What did Margaret think of you?
She took me for a fool. She only had eyes for Nicholas, but I didn't see it then. In the end, she could have saved me.
How?
She could have told the truth. After the banquet, I was with her. But when they asked her, she said she hadn't seen me that night.
How did you get out of it?
What leads you to imagine I did?
Your head's still on your shoulders, so you must have escaped somehow.
I'm alive. But my name and my family's name has been dragged through the mud. For me, that's worse than the sentence waiting for me.
If you say so. But you still managed to get away.
Well, it's true I had the good fortune to escape from the dungeon.
An interesting story.
I can't complain of boredom. The question is, will anyone believe me?
And how did it happen?
It's a long story.
I've got time to listen.
All right. But for you to understand, I have to start from the beginning. I was born as Hanakin Hare of Zalush, the eldest son of Sidney of Zalush. My house became sadly impoverished.
Gamekeeper turned poacher.
Nicholas gave me no...
What happened between...
I was falsely accused of murder.
And didn't they have any...
That's just...
And then what?
Nicholas began...
Why would he have done that?
He wanted rid of me. But back...
How did...
What leads you...
Your head's still on...
I'm alive. Well... I can't complain...
Even if I believed you, there's no proof. It all happened a long time ago.
I know. But if I didn't believe in my own innocence, I'd have to be crazy to have done what I did.
Why?
If I truly were guilty, why would I risk coming back to Bohemia? I could have died in peace as a rich man in the pay of the Jagiellonians. Only a fool would come back.
Nicholas took everything you had, regardless of your guilt or innocence. I'd say you have more than enough cause to want revenge.
I'm not like him. Anyway, you're right. I don't have any proof of my innocence.
This is one of the most
That doesn't surprise.
Something tells me you're speaking the truth, Anakin Hare.
Thank you. And if you want to help me, come to the old mine gallery in Broadwoods.
I'll be there.
I have a plan, but I need some help.
I think he's right. Everything is shady. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Yeah, but she just wanted to act like he didn't exist. And I think there's just more to the story here. The lady doth protest too much. That's what I'm going with. You should have had the time to come down here now. There he is.
So, what are you up to?
Working out how to get Nicholas's confession.
And how would you do that exactly?
Simple. I'll have him sign it. I've had the priest in Janowitz write me up a parchment. When Nicholas signs it, he'll admit to everything written down there.
How do you want to force him to do that?
He won't have a choice, or rather he will have, between his wife Margaret and the job of huntsman.
I'm not following this at all.
It's plain enough. We'll kidnap Margaret. That's to say, you'll kidnap Margaret while I distract Nicholas. If he wants to see her again, he won't have any choice.
Kidnapping? That doesn't seem like much of a way to clear your name.
No. Take a look around you, Henry. Sigismund kidnapped Wenceslas, his own brother. And Divish was abducted by Medek of Waldeck.
True, but Sigismund and Medek kidnapped the men they wanted to bargain with. You're thinking of taking a man's wife who's done nothing to deserve it.
And what of it? Those others did it for money or power. I'm doing it to redeem my honor. And since you mentioned Margaret, she's not all that innocent. I could have swung because of her.
But that confession's just a scrap of parchment with writing on it. What will happen to him after that?
That scrap of parchment is for Sir Divish and the provincial court. But we'll be generous to Nicholas and let him leave in peace before we deliver the confession to Talmberg.
So Nicholas will go free, and you'll clear your name?
Hopefully.
So what do I need to do?
I had Nicholas's prized hunting horn liberated. I'm sure Nicholas will recognize its sound from quite far off. I'll lure him out of the lodge at dawn.
And I meant to kidnap his wife while he's gone?
Of course, it would be best if she went with you voluntarily, but if not, you'll just have to drag her with you.
I don't know. What if there's trouble?
That's why I'm sending you. I trust you. But whatever happens, Margaret mustn't be hurt. When you get her, bring her here. Then we can decide what's next.
All right.
Don't forget, tomorrow at dawn.
Abduct Margaret! Whatever it takes. Okay. still time. Alright, we have time. Did you say dusk or dawn? What? Am I supposed to carry her all the way there? That's a long walk, bro. Oops. Is she really just walking down the hill right now? This lady's just down here, living her best life. What is going on here?
You can't just walk around in the dark. You have to have a light. It's the law. You gotta be. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Okay.
I gotta walk all the way around Talmberg. Well, guys, this is gonna take a while. Is there a road that we can possibly take up? Maybe a slope. Are we really going around this way? Ah, screw it. We can get up. Right? Okay. One obstacle. Don't worry, guys. She's had just too much to drink. It's fine. You gotta be serious. Oh. This path should go up here and around. It shouldn't go right up to the walls. I like to avoid going towards the walls. They shouldn't see me. Keyword is shouldn't. This is no joke. Actually, it's a lot easier now. How to get past this other river is gonna be a bit difficult. Actually, no, there's a walkway right at the river where the cave is. Yes, but we're carrying all this woman all the way back to the damn cave. Down here. That lighting looks like electric lighting, which is funny. But the moon looks particularly cool. Like the moon? Just regolith that you can see out of it. Modeled it pretty well even in this game. Really nice. Oh, that gives me a little bit of vertigo. Jesus. It looks like we're going blind into this. There's the cave, I think I see it. Yep, there it is right there.
Good work, Henry. Now we have to act fast and sort out Nicholas. Are you all right?
I don't think about it much. What next?
Take this confession. Go to Nicholas and make him sign it before you tell him where Margaret is.
What if he refuses?
You'll have to make him, one way or another.
I'm not complaining, but couldn't you go to him yourself?
Believe me, I'd rather not drag you into it at all. But if Nicholas sees me, he'll go straight for my throat before I get a word in. The only way to avoid bloodshed is if you go.
I see. And what if he attacks?
Then of course you'll have to defend yourself. If you knock some sense into him in a duel, all well and good, but...
All right. I'll get to...
Here's the document. Don't forget to tell him he should get the hell out of Talmberg before...
Where will I find you?
I'll wait for you in the clearing. Be quick. I don't want to keep...
I understand.
Oh, it goes outside. Nice.
Have you seen my wife, Margaret? I'm sure something must have happened to her. I can't find her anywhere.
Yes, I've seen her.
Well, speak, where is she?
Hannikin Hare is holding her captive.
How do you know that?
It makes no odds. Just listen to me.
What, you whoreson? Tell me where she is right now or you'll rue the day.
Bluster all you want, but if you ever want to see Margaret again, you better get a grip on yourself.
Where is she? Tell me!
Yeah, you scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours. Sign this parchment here, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
I, Nicholas Angel, do hereby confess... Conspiracy against Sir Hannikin Hare? Just and proper punishment? What? You must be out of your fucking mind. Never.
Sign it if you cherish Margaret's life. I can't vouch for what Hare might do.
Hare's bluffing. He'd never harm Margaret.
I wouldn't be so sure. If you take a man's sweetheart, his home and his job, and leave him in the shadow of the gallows, you can't expect much mercy from him.
So, I have your word of honor we'll be allowed to leave.
I swear it. Neither Hare nor I will stand in your way.
There. Now tell me where my wife is.
There's an old mine gallery, a little to the south of here. Margaret is in there, alive and well.
I certainly hope so.
If I just got played, Hare is gonna die. We'll put him to the sword. But I don't think he's lying though.
So, have you got it?
It's done. He signed it.
Voluntarily?
Yes. More or less.
Well, I'm glad it's been done without bloodshed.
And what now? Will you take the confession to Talmberg?
We'll go together. I need you to bear witness. I've been gone for years, and I'm not sure they'll take my word for anything.
Well, I hope they do believe you. Otherwise, we're both for the noose.
Don't worry. Divish won't forget our former friendship so easily. We'll wait until morning and then set off.
Right.
This is gonna be interesting. How am I gonna weasel my way through this one? Okay, you didn't kill him.
Anakin Hare. I never expected to see you again.
It was the will of God that I returned.
You realize that Sir Henry of Lipa has never repealed his sentence against you. I'm duty-bound to arrest you and turn you over to the provincial court.
Perhaps. But will you read this first? Henry here is my witness that your master huntsman Nicholas signed it himself. This ought to change their minds.
It might. I'm sorry, Anakin. I always trusted you. But your guilt seemed irrefutable. Nicholas was very thorough. Oh, there's no doubting his own confession. Captain.
Yes, sir.
Have the Master Huntsman arrested.
That won't be necessary. I don't think they'll find him.
I understand. So, what's to be done with you now?
He just wants to be Master Huntsman.
Poaching and kidnapping the Master Huntsman's wife. You see my difficulty.
I know. I can't stay here. It's enough to know my name is cleared.
I'll have a letter drawn up to recommend you to the service of Sir Vincent at Vellish Castle.
Thank you, sir.
But if Nicholas has vanished and we're sending you to Vellish, then who's going to be my master hunter here?
There's one obvious candidate. Henry here. Help me bring Nicholas to justice.
I ain't hunting.
As a hunter.
I'm under service of Sir Ratzig.
Well, what of it, young man?
I don't have time to hunt for you, Divish. Fine, I'm gonna accept it.
It would be an honor, sir.
Good, good. Then I hereby name you Master Huntsman at Talmberg Castle. My Chamberlain will tell you more about your new responsibilities. Good luck to you, Hannigan.
Thank you, Henry. I could never have managed it without you. God willing, we'll meet again one day.
You said something about a message? What was it about?
Nothing terribly urgent, sir. Just a reminder from your cousin that he'll come in a month.
Ah, I see. Well, remind me the week before he arrives, so I'll have time to prepare properly for his visit.
Of course, sir. I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
That's Master Huntsman to you.
God save Master Chamberlain. Here I am.
So I see. And what do you want from me?
I'm the new Master Huntsman. I was told to report to you.
Aha, yes. That whole business with Nicholas was, how shall I put it, rather unfortunate. Well, I won't keep you with the lamentations of an old man. You're to supply the castle kitchen with game and protect the woods from poachers.
No, I expect not.
Right away. Sir Divish is...
All right.
By the way, the Master Huntsman should get a hunting bow and which is also yours for as...
I see.
Yes. God be with you.
Who are you? Lost something.
Red deer meat. We're going hunting. Distracted by the side quests. All right, Pebbles, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Does the Master Huntsman's house like become mine? Is that what the key is? It does. Damn it. Henry, climb up the mountain!
Hey, get out of it! This is no place for the likes of you. Get out of here!
Oh, hey! I'm the Master Huntsman!
Rise!
This is my hunting ground, you savage! Well, lucky playing die too. How am I still? I need to. Oh, well. I'm looking for the doe. No, I'm looking for a buck. I think this is the buck that's in the clearing too. Far away from it am I? I'm decently far away from it actually. I don't think that's an accident, guys. Headshot. He's upstairs in his office.
I brought that game.
Excellent. Here's your... Before you go, one more thing. Lady...
With pleasure.
Goodbye.
Hold on, don't I have... Two of 8. Can I give the cook... That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to talk to the cook.
Good day.
Only has 20 gold. That's not going to help me. I didn't mean to actually eat. Eat the trader.
I'm at your...
Can we trade?
If you take care.
He doesn't have anything really. Damn, okay. Alright. This is going to be a lot of stuff. So put that over. Okay. Good. Okay. More doggo.
Look what I've got. You'll love.
Hell, is there really a cow? Hey cow, what are you doing? Oh, you're telling me this nest is here. Sorry, cow. I'll put it on your head. Brrr. Brrr. That's gonna hurt. Pebbles, you can do this. There you go, Pebbles, you did it. I need those. Down here. I need 4. I saw the first one, so it was like right in a clearing. It's like right here.
Get him!
Oh, I thought I hit him. No. Okay. Um,
Most back couple. Here. Human! Over there! Vena! Alarm! Citizen's mercenary! Human! Nem lehet messze! Kibaszott gyilkos! Nesze! És most jön a java!
They're not bleeding. Now let's take one of these.
Kit nem látok? Megjött a mulatság.
Bonk. Parkour. Just turn this in. The person up top or no? This is Chamberlain, right? Oh, Mr. Chamberlain. It's stuff to discuss. What?
All right, enough.
I've had it. This definitely was. Who are you?
Just my luck. Look, I can't.
Well,
God save you.
I brought that game.
Excellent. I have another job for you. Sir Divik.
Certainly.
Goodbye.
I don't have boar meat, so this is one thing I'm gonna have to sleep on. Really? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to sleep. And I'm gonna have to go back to Ty and turn that in and do a massive sell of all this meat. We're full energy, we don't need to wait. Okay. We should get back there around like 2-ish in the afternoon. Alright, so that was a side quest that would fail, Hare Hunt, so
How are you with riddles, hmm? We've
it's the Riddler.
So, you know how it...
That sounds good.
Lend me. A pilgrim on his journey meets 3 faiths. One is called truth, and always speaks the truth. The second is called falsehood, and always tells lies. The third is called wisdom, and sometimes speaks the truth, and sometimes lies. The trouble is that the pilgrim does not know which is which. Therefore,
I remember
he
this
asks
riddle.
each one a question. He starts with the fate on the left and asks her, which one is standing in the middle? And the fate replies, truth. He asks the middle one, which one are you? And the Fate responds, wisdom. He asks the last one, which one is standing in the middle? And the Fate replies, falsehood. The question is, which Fate is which? First, second, and third.
You ask the first one, he says it's truth. You ask the middle one, it's wisdom. You ask the one on the right, it's... Wouldn't it be... Wouldn't it be false truth wisdom? That's which one we're gonna go. I'm gonna look this up because I'm pretty sure it's false truth wisdom. Right? That's right. The one in the middle.
Can you repeat that?
Certainly.
It's wisdom, falsehood, truth. I have it back.
A pilgrim on his journey meets three fates.
But how
One
is this?
Called truth and always speaks the truth. The second, the trouble is, he starts with the fate on the left and asks her, which one is standing in the middle? And the fate replies, truth. He asks the middle one, which one are you? And the fate responds, wisdom. He asks the last one, which one is standing in the middle? And the fate replies, falsehood. The question is, which fate is which? First, second...
Yeah, I have it backwards. I thought it was truth, false, wisdom, right? It's wisdom, falsehood, truth. I always get these ones backwards. We're gonna pick the right answer because I don't remember what's in there, but this is what it is. I might have actually got it wrong because I said this one, right? Wisdom, truth, falsehood. It's wisdom, falsehood, truth.
Wisdom, falsehood, truth.
Quite right. The fate in the middle cannot be truth, otherwise she would say so about herself, which would mean the fate on the left would be falsehood, and so also cannot be truth. Truth must therefore be the fate on the right, and taking her at her word, falsehood is in the middle. This leaves only wisdom as the one on the left. Well, what can I do? Here's your 10 groschen.
We may well do so.
Okay, it's only 10 groschen. Is there anything with that? I just saw something I want. Hold on. How many stops do I have? Wait, what? I need to do this. I'm good. Yes, the demonic die. That's what I wanted. Okay. We already talked to him. Or he's going down to Neuhof anyway. I don't care what he's doing. Alright, I need to sell because we lost stuff.
Stop right there. I have to search you.
What's going on?
Orders of his.
I'm carrying.
We're carrying stuff for lordship things. Here's the huntsman. We're gonna talk to the huntsman. Whoops. I actually can't read that yet. Our horse can't carry anymore. Literally can't carry anymore. Okay. Go to inventory. Move that. That. This. This. Move this. That. That. Okay. Needs to be sold. Okay. That's good. Okay.
Good health to you, sir.
May the Lord watch over you.
I might need those for mixed potions. Okay. Okay. Go talk to Sir Divish, turn this in. Or not Sir Divish, Sir Hanish.